Good morning. Good morning. Well, it's good morning here in Arizona. My name is Beth Osmer, and welcome to our YouTube channel. We have been very active on Facebook for the past few years, but we are finally here moving to YouTube. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe to this channel and to this video. Okay, so I was supposed to have a guest speaker this morning, but we are actually going to move her to next week. So what we're going to do today is something I'm just going to pivot. Her name is Inge. She will be here next week. She's in Belgium, so we had a little bit of time stuff come up, but she will be here next week, and she has a really special frequency to share with you. It's like her work is really interesting, and as we're moving through different frequencies here on the planet, she is going to teach you a new frequency to be able to hold in how things are shifting here on Earth. So so today, because I had a whole talk planned, but I think I'm going to pivot to let's do a meditation Tuesday. Let's take this time to ground ourselves for the week. So what I would love to do is to talk about for 1 minute to all of you all, even though I know that you are very savvy, the different forms of meditation and how there are different ways to connect with your guides. There are different ways to connect with God, and there is not a right way nor a wrong way to do any of it. And there are various forms of meditation. And so for me, the definition of meditation simply means getting quiet with yourself, getting quiet with God, getting quiet with the divinity within you, and so that you can actually tap in and hear your thoughts and hear yourself and hear your heart. And I've been teaching the shamanic journey. That is one of the main ways that I meditate and I connect is through the active meditation using the drum, because my mind, I have a very active mind. I'm an Aries, so I like to move quickly. I like things like this. So for me, the drum really works because it's very interactive. The shamanic journey, you can ask questions, you can, if you're open, you'll receive answers or guidance, and it's very interactive. And it wasn't just me sitting on a pillow like that. That does not work for me. However, I have moved to that, and I crave those times now of absolute silence. But for me, for a very long time, and still does, the shamanic journey works really well. And so when you go into meditation, particularly with the shamanic journey, or if you're going into a guided meditation and you're wanting to meet guides or animals or anything like that, the biggest thing that I have seen that kills the connection, kills the whole thing, is when you have expectations. When you think it's supposed to be one way, it never works out that way. In fact, it keeps you in your head, and that's where people I have seen start to go sideways, is when they begin to expect a certain thing or expect a certain answer, or they think they're supposed to hear things in a certain way. And it doesn't work like that. Some people are I'm a channel, so I hear things, and I've had to learn how to move my ego aside so that I can channel and listen and not put my own projections on it and all of that. Now, it took time and it took practice. And some people are very visual. Some people feel things in their body, and some people get things in their dreams. Some people, you do a journey or a meditation and you don't get the answer, right? You're like, I didn't get the answer. And you could be washing dishes and all of a sudden it comes to you like, right? Like, because you've already asked the question to your guides and to the universe and to God. So for today, let's do a meditation. For those of you, there's a few people on today, but I'm going to take you on a guided meditation, and we'll do something. Let me tune in. All right, so we're going to do a meditation on joy. We're going to do a meditation on joy. And with this, and like releasing your expectation, because I'm going to guide you through it. It's going to be short and sweet and powerful. So we're going to go into the frequency of joy. And I'll take you there. Now, as we go into this, release any expectations around what you think joy is supposed to feel like, what you think the meditation is going to feel like. And I promise you, the more you do that in your meditations, whether they're guided, whether they're with a drum, whether they're in silence, or whether they're with music, the more you do that, I promise you, the richer your journeys and experience will be, and the more you're going to trust yourself and your guidance. So expectation kills connection. Okay. And that goes even with human beings. Whenever we expect something from someone, it will absolutely kill the connection. Absolutely. I had a phone call the other day. Someone got on the phone. It was a friend of mine. And I answered. She wanted to FaceTime. And this, I'm going on a side tangent, but I'll tell you how that connection kills or expectation kills connection. I wanted to walk my dogs while I was talking to her because I have been on Zoom all day and I was like, I need a break, right? I didn't want to be on a screen. So I answered the phone. I call her, but then she calls me by FaceTime, and I decline the FaceTime. And I text her and I say, you know what? I've been on Zoom all day. Can we just talk by the phone? And because I'm going to go walk my dogs while I'm talking to you. And that triggered her, like a big time triggered her. And she went into, she was very kind about it. She's like, I'm making up a story that you don't want to connect with me because you won't get on the screen with me. And I had an expectation that we would be face to face. And so and I said to her, I said, well, look where we are now. I feel weird because I'm feeling like you had all this expectation on me. It was never talked about before the call. And I was never mentally prepared to be on screen with you. And now we're in this, and I was expecting to go walk my dogs, and I did not communicate that with you. And so it was this kind of breakdown of expectation. And in the expectation, each person had made up some stories. And I got like feisty, like you just made, I got a little feisty, she got a little feisty, and we were able to work it out. So that's an example of, and like, if we hadn't worked it out, though, that expectation in that moment for those 5 minutes killed our connection because we were both expecting completely different things and nothing was communicated. And that is the same when it comes to your spiritual connection. You begin to expect things, expect from the guides, expect from God, expect from yourself, expect from spirit, and it will absolutely kill your connection and put you right back into your ego. Okay, so with that being said, let's go on a short guided meditation and connect with the frequency of joy. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick. This is, if you're not familiar with me, this is Florida water. You may have used it. It's shamanic clearing water or energy clearing water. I'm going to put some on before the meditation. And for me, it's like ritual. It reminds me of it's like a Pavlovian response. Oh, I'm putting this on. I'm going into meditation. And so I put a little bit on my palms. You can smell it. You can actually get this on Amazon or shamansmarket.com. And actually some Walgreens actually sell it in more Hispanic neighborhoods. And then you can say body, mind, spirit. And what it does is you just start with your chakras and you clear it off. Like clear off your crown, clear off your third eye. You're wiping off the hoocha. Okay, so let's drop in. We're going to do a short meditation on joy. And if you're not in a place where you can close your eyes, you can listen as attentively as you possibly can, and it will get in, okay? And if you can close your eyes, awesome. And those of you that watch the replay, you can take a moment to pause this video and then go into a place where you can actually drop in. And even like lighting a candle, burning some Palo Santo or sage or something, it's all like this response. It's like, I'm going in. It's reminding us. So go ahead and drop into your breath and relax. And relax. And just notice your body. Like right now, my core feels tight. Like my womb area. So I'm going to bring some breath down there and connect to my second chakra, my womb area, and relax. And relax. Allow yourself to drop in and settle into yourself. For the next 5 minutes, you don't need to do anything, especially if you're in a place where you can actually relax. Drop in and invite your body to release. There you go. And then imagine that you're sitting on a golden boulder of light. And the boulder of light really helps ground you and connects you to the frequency of Mother Earth. And in the middle of the earth, there is a crystalline grid. And it's always there, always shining, always holding this very high frequency. So tap into the crystalline grid. And it is said that Archangel Sandalphon, he is the steward priest of that grid. Giant, massive angel, archangel. He and Archangel Metatron, the story goes that they were the two angels that were once human. And Sandalphon guards the earth and the crystalline grid. So imagine bringing that light up through the bottoms of your feet and just let it travel as we're doing this meditation. And then bring your aura up. The aura is the egg-shaped energy around your body. It's an energy field. Even plants have auras, animals, all humans. And when you manage your aura, even if you're saying aura up throughout the day, it strengthens your energy field. So aura up, nice and strong, and imagine a color of high resonance around your aura. Pink, gold, yellow, blue, purple, whatever comes to mind. And now we're going to open up our star portal at the top of our head, our crown chakra, and imagine having a purple flame there. Violet flame. That's the color of that chakra. And that opens up your connection to the divine and the higher realms. The master teachers, the archangels, the creator. So our earth portal with our boulder is open. Our star portal is open at the top of our head. And we also have our aura up. And this configuration, if it lands with you, you can keep this going throughout the day. It will really support your energy, help you manage your reactions, help you stay calm and grounded and focused. Okay, so now we're going to do a short joy activation meditation. So just allowing yourself to continue to relax. And invite your imagination to open, your mind's eye, your intuition. Invite it to open. And if you're not visual, that's okay. Just feel it. Listen and feel. And if you are visual, follow along. So opening up your imagination, opening up your mind's eye, opening up that place within you where you dream, where you laugh, where you play, where you dance, where you paint. That place of ultimate creativity, that place where the ego does not live. Open it up, invite it to open. And as you're opening it up, you begin to see, sense, or feel a beautiful field of flowers. I see a lot of daisies in this meditation, just beautiful field of flowers with a lot of daisies, a lot of dandelions. Dandelion plant is very potent. There's some sage leaves, sage bushes. This is what I see. You may see other flowers, but you see a beautiful field of flowers. And the vibration of this field is potent. It's high. And the sun is coming down and hitting the field of flowers in this beautiful way, creating all of these orange, yellow, almost like purple colors. It's beautiful. And in the middle of the field, you see, sense, or feel, or imagine the first initial of your name is almost like one of those crop circles. It's created in the middle of this field. Someone had taken a lawnmower, your angels has taken a lawnmower and put the first initial of your name in the middle of this beautiful, highly charged, high frequency field of flowers. So I see a giant B for Beth. And then you imagine yourself standing in the frequency of your name and your letter. And you take a moment to press your feet into the ground. Just imagine what it would feel like to take your shoes off and feel the cold earth underneath your feet with the warm sun beaming on your head. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. You can hear the birds. If there's a slight wind, you can feel a breeze. All of the elements are active. You have the fire, the sun, the air. There's got to be water somewhere because these flowers are blooming. There's so much water underneath the earth. And there's the fire in the core of the earth as well. And you have the element of earth. And you relax. And you relax. And you just take a moment to feel into the frequency of this field of flowers. Joy is an internal state. Happiness is conditional. And you allow yourself to let the flowers teach you, help you feel what it feels like to be in the frequency of joy. Your heart begins to lighten and expand. You put a smile on your face as we're going through this because it will elevate your frequency and your mood. I am joyful. I am connected. I am relaxed. Mother Earth loves me. I'm in this field of flower with the initial of my first name here. I am seen. I am joy. And before we come back, you take a moment in your field of flowers, standing in the initial of your name. And you imagine, sense, or feel yourself twirling around, or dancing, or jumping, without a care in the world. All your worries, stresses, stories you've made up in your mind, they're all gone in this moment. And you feel sovereignty, freedom, and joy like you've never felt before. And you just take a moment and be in this frequency. And you're noticing the flowers are even starting to glitter. And you're connecting to your soul's light. And before we come back, just take another moment. Keep the smile on your face, almost like laughter. It's like you're so joyful. You might even feel like you want to start to laugh. I am joy. I am freedom. I am not my thoughts. I am not my stories that I make up. I am not my stresses. I am not my past. I am not my trauma. I am not my wounding. I am a connected, sovereign being who remembers joy and my connection to my divinity and God. And then take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And before we come back, just bringing yourself, you can keep the imagery up if it supports you. Definitely keep the feeling up of joy as you come back into the room you're in, feeling maybe wiggling your butt, your bottom, remembering your golden boulder, allowing yourself to fully come back into the room with purpose, intention, joy, and clarity. And then when you're ready, gently opening up your eyes. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today for our impromptu joy meditation. My name is Beth Osmer, and I am on here live every Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. with a different topic. And next week, we will actually have the guest here next week. And have an amazing day or night, depending on where you are in the world. It is my day. All right. Have an awesome day. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, hi, Barbara. Hi. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad that felt good. Hi, Sunny Moon. Thank you. I'm watching too. I'm watching The Handmaid's Tale. I almost said something from The Handmaid's Tale. It's the only show I've watched in 5 years. But anyway, have an amazing day. All right. Much love to you.